There, Cheesemeisters, and welcome back to the Peach Pod. That would have been Why Am I Singing by Ray Pruitt. Just kidding. That would have been The Comfort of a Stranger, also by Ray Pruitt, in Portland, no less. I am Jeff, and welcome to Portland. And joining me on the other end of the internet, my host.
I'm Leslie, and I didn't come here because you make great tea.
Yeah. She makes something else. I don't know. I don't even know. She got great teas. How about that?
She's got a great personality. I like her.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm a fan of, as previously discussed via text. If this lady was running the cult, I'd be much more interested in her cult than I would be in Finley's cult.
Absolutely. This woman is much clearer in her role.
She has a point of view. Yeah. And she admits to not knowing things.
And not even just that, she admits to look, this may all be a crock.
It may be wrong. What do I know? I'm just me.
Yeah.
I just lived through 700 fires. What do you want? What did you do? Bitch. I would have liked it if she got real aggressive at that point. Instead of being like, Dylan, you have to calm down. She's like, fucker! And just slapped him in the face.
See, and the fact that she doesn't just proves that she really knows what she's selling. Even if she's not intending to sell it, you are still selling an idea.
100%. Yeah. And she's selling it to someone who's wearing a button-down vest and why are you dressed so fancy, Dylan, all the time?
Who dresses Luke on this show? I
don't
understand.
Apparently, he is full. He said, guess what? Grown-up time. I don't know. This week, Cheesemeisters, we are talking about Season 5, Episode 26, A Song from My Mother. Original air date, April 5th, 1995. Did you throw up in your mouth or throw something this episode?
No, I just felt very sad.
Not even at the tattoo shaming of it all? The
no,
very 90s, mid-90s tattoo ideas that were happening?
Oh, yeah. No, if anything, I was like, whew, glad I missed that.
Yeah, lots of shame.
I say I missed it. I heard it. It's why it took me so long to get a tattoo, because all the negative feelings.
Oh, I still don't have one because my mom would be cross. I mean, she'd be cross if she heard literally any episode of the Peach Pod. Peach Pod, so it's fine, but...
Mine wasn't pleased either, but she's not pleased with most choices I make, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
I play my part well.
There you go. Good for you. Way to be a disappointing daughter on Mother's Day. We're recording this on Mother's Day, Cheesemeisters. A song for my mother on Mother's Day. It just worked out that way. We didn't plan it.
It's amazing.
It's just fortuitous. It makes me happy. Except for the poor mom in this episode. Just going through it. Yeah, here, spoilers for this episode. I'm surprised at how well they handled this stuff.
I am too!
Right? It's real weird.
Someone must have had personal experience with this.
I feel like
because they handle it so delicately. Mm-hmm. I feel like the actors also handled it delicately and seriously. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean...
I think in part it's what happens when you get rid of half the cast for an episode and just focus on one or two things.
Yes.
Because there's only really three things happening in this episode. So here's what happens in this episode, I suppose, Cheesemeisters. Donna lands in Portland and comes off the plane, and Ray's super excited to see her. Gives her some smooches and everything's happy. Welcome to Portland. And then David walks off the plane wearing a gigantic leather jacket. David wears a lot of different coats in this episode. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's like every scene. He packed insanely for this trip to Portland. He has 4 different huge coats. It's great. One, he's got this leather thing, and he's got almost like a raincoat. At some point, I mean, he is. Talk about Dylan's outfits, David's outfits.
I only noticed the black leather jacket, but I mean, Portland is definitely a good city to have a lot of different varieties of jackets.
But for like a weekend or whatever, dude, like one coat will get you there. Like you don't even know where you're going.
I mean, look, that's how I pack because I'm poor and I take the one carry-on very seriously.
Sure.
He is not. So
I get
live that
that.
rich life.
Yeah, I get that, but it still seems like a lot. Like
It is.
for Donna, it's easy to take like 75 outfits because she's so tiny and her skirts are only this big. So like they don't take up any room.
Yeah.
You can put 8 skirts right here,
You can easily roll
which is how I
everything
spend
up.
Saturday nights.
Wow.
I know, nailed it. Yeah, you can just roll that shit up. It's like it fits real easy. Donna, like she almost could have put it in her purse.
The only thing taking up the most space are her bras. But I mean, honestly, if you're just gone for a week, you're probably good with 1 or 2 at most.
And to be honest, those boobs are so new. She does not need any support.
You
She
think
could
so?
She could go without a bra. Those things aren't moving.
I
They
have
just
no
got
idea.
stapled in place. I mean, they're right there.
Fair enough. And I have no idea how breast implants work. So
I mean, I'm assuming, but I don't think they move around a lot, like when they're fresh.
you think
You
they're
know.
denser than
I have no way to answer that question.
I know. I was like, wait, I'm stopping.
Yeah. I mean, not only do I not have any personal experience with fake bosoms, I have no personal experience with your bosoms. And it's going to stay that way.
Yep.
On both fronts.
Yep.
Hands off. But Ray is a grumpy fucker because David's coats have shown up. You think he would have been happier if David had just shipped a big box of coats?
No.
Like if he just said, keep this in your hotel room, Ray. Oh, Ray would have been angry. I didn't come. I came here to hang out with you, not David's jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in a mood. David's there to surprise his mom. It's nice. It's April, not quite Mother's Day, but he's feeling that Mother's Day spirit,
Yeah.
David. And so he goes to Seattle, Portland. And I don't know, it's all the same as far as I can tell. One of them is where Sir Mix-a-Lot's from, and the other is Portland.
Okay.
So there you go. That's what I got. Which one of them has Gray Sloan? Did you know that they added Gray to the? Do you know they added Gray to the name of the hospital?
Oh, of course I knew that. They did that after the airplane crash that killed Lexi and Mark.
All right. I just saw it. I was like, I saw like there was somebody posted on some characters are leaving after season 25 or whatever's happening right now, and so there was like a picture, and I was like, I mean, look, it's one thing to write a song and play it over the opening credits that tells the plot of your movie, right? It's another thing to name a movie something and then say the name of the movie in the dialogue, you know? Like, I just took my face off or whatever. It's another thing entirely to name the building after the main character. Like, it's just like, in case you forgot what show you were watching, Gray.
Well, and the funny thing is, it's after her half sister, one of 2 who shows up. I hate how much of my brain still retains any of this. It could retain such better stuff, but here we are.
Yeah, you could have Simpsons things in your head like I do.
Yeah, that'd be more fun.
Hold on, I gotta look up this because I think I was still watching it when Lexi Gray came on there.
I'm surprised you made it that long.
But not when she died. Like I didn't know she died. Like, that was information for me.
I hate plane crash narratives, and I hated these episodes.
Apparently, and I'm sorry if that hurts people. I don't know anything about it. If you like your Lexi and Mark wound is still open.
We just opened up wounds for people, reminding them about this plane crash.
We did. Sorry. I didn't know there was plane crash involved. I just thought it was silly they named the hospital after the main character and the title of the show. It's just you're putting your thumb on the scale a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Anyway, then it's the opening credits.
Do do do.
And when we come back from the opening credits, Val is considering a tattoo, and she has brought with her the most supportive person. Dylan, whose last name is tattoos are stupid.
Boo!
Yeah, your tattoo's dumb and it makes you dumb, and kiss my butt.
Why would you do anything ever?
Yeah, don't do anything that'll harm your body, but let's get in there and fuck with your brains.
Even then.
Yeah. So Val's considering. She doesn't know what she wants. Look, I don't have any tattoos. Let me ask you, as the tattooed representative of the podcast, because I have a thought about this, and I would like it confirmed. Did you decide? I'm going to ask you 2 orders of operations.
Okay.
Did you decide I would like to get a tattoo? I'm going to decide what it is, or did you say this image means something to me? I want to put it on my body.
I thought a long time about it. I knew I wanted to get a tattoo, and by the grace of Pinterest, I started looking, and I just started thinking about, like, I don't know, looking up tattoos, getting ideas, and then also thinking about, like, I don't know, what images are cool and mean something to me and probably won't bother me down the road. Like I said, I really took my time because I wanted to make sure it was something I really wanted and it wasn't just a whim. Like, I probably thought about it for a few months. And then I asked around. People gave me ideas of where to go, and that was it.
Gotcha. I feel like there's probably 2 types of people, and those who like Neil Diamond and those who don't. The people who are like, I just like ink, and like now I'm going to get this design here because I think it looks cool. Like, it's not whatever. It's just like they're looking for the aesthetic. Then there are other people who are like, I have a thing I need to express about myself or something that's important to me. I don't know, the birth date to my kids, or like, this picture of my friend who died, or, whatever it is, whatever the things are. And so they make very conscious decisions on the design. Val seems to be the former, where she's just like, I just want some shit. It seems like a fun thing to do. And most of the people that I knew in the 90s, it was mostly that.
That makes sense.
Most of the people I know who got tattoos in college were like people who were rebelling about something, perhaps, or just like it was just a thing they wanted to do. Same reason that, dudes got their ears pierced and look at me, I'm a whatever.
Yeah.
You're telling a story about who you are.
Yeah.
And that's, tell your story. But most of the people I knew, it wasn't like, this is a meaningful thing. It's like, I would like a tramp stamp, and I think I'm going to go with a rose or whatever. Or where can I get a tattoo that my mom won't see it? There's a lot of that. There was a lot of that going on. Like, that's why people have like the back shoulder. They can't even see it.
Well, like,
but I'm going to wear a shirt, so it's fine.
I kind of have to think that way though. 'Cause like, one, there's a lot more that I would like to get, but I have to, they're very expensive. And then 2, it definitely could get in the way of me getting acting work. I'm sure it has gotten in the way before. Like, mine are small, so like they can be covered easily, but I have to think a lot about like what is going to be seen.
I'll tell you why that way of thinking is bullshit.
Okay.
Have you seen The Rock? That dude, started getting tattooed, like, because like the Samoan tattoos that he had, like the Brahma bull, he had other things, but when he got the Samoan stuff, he was already acting. He just continued on. It's fine. They can make it.
You know that, and I know that, but I am no one not getting work.
Right.
Any little thing that makes me more difficult to them.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're not going to bother with me because they don't know me. Have you tried
balancing that out with the people's eyebrow? Try that. See, I can't do the people's eyebrow. I can't fucking do it.
I mean,
Maybe that'll work. That's it.
I probably missed out on background work for the Gilded Age because my hair is too short. And I'm like, it's called put a fucking hat on me.
Put a bird on it.
I don't know. Just like, there are so many solutions, but the people getting paid to aren't thinking of it.
Yeah, because they want it to be.
And I mean,
Easy
there are many other things, but like, it's just, no, I hear you. And this is part of why I've just gone ahead and done whatever with my hair, tattooed my body, because when I didn't do those things, I still spared
Nothing happened either. Right. Yeah, exactly.
So like,
these weren't the
live my
problem.
life. Yeah.
Yep. I get it.
I'll make it when I'm 60.
I don't know. That's coming up.
Wow.
I got 10 years till 60, kid. What are you talking about? 10 years is real close. That's the way that goes. But Val got a tattoo. She was going to get a tattoo. She was thinking about it. And Dylan's like, idiot. And they leave. Whatever. And he's like, but I got things to do that aren't stupid. Like drive to Malibu and visit this lady who does hypnosis and past life regression and stuff. Because I'm trying to figure this shit out for Charlie. I have a real problem in this script whenever the main character believes the things that the main character believes.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dylan.
It was shaky ground, his argument.
He's just, I don't know. I think it's like, I love this movie about firemen. I wish that there weren't so many fires. Like, if you're going to get involved in a story about a main character who is like dealing with his past lives and stuff, you can't get mad about the past lives stuff. It's what you signed up for, dude. It's like, man, I like this China, but so much communism. Like, dude, you knew that when you went there.
Yeah.
Like, chill out, Dylan. So he's trying to figure that out. So those are the two stories that are going on that are not David and Donna related. It's just Val wants a tattoo. Dylan is going to get hypnotized. And a little bit of back and forth with those things. Most of the episode is David looking for his mom and Ray sucking. That's basically what's going on. David goes looking for his mom where she works, and she's not there because she don't work there anymore. And so then he followed that lead. He's like Columbo, David. Maybe that's why he had so many coats.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm trying here. And he goes to where she lived, and there's like a newlywed couple there. The lady in the background, is she pregnant? She might be pregnant.
Yeah, she was pregnant.
I couldn't remember. I was focused on the guy. I wanted to look up. This is one of the things this episode might really have been about. So many people talking. There were so many speaking roles in this episode that are not our cast. It's crazy.
It was great.
Yeah, but it's not normal. Like, we don't normally get 18 different people talking. But this guy.
Well, and you had her former boss.
Oh, I wrote it down.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. Here's who talked: the tattoo guy,
yes,
the new tenants, the receptionist at the office, right? The accountant who she worked for, the superintendent of the building where the tenant said she doesn't live here anymore, and went to talk to her. She is a deadbeat. Then he went to talk to the bartender, who had the sign that, for Valentine's Day. Gave it to all of our regulars. I remember Sheila. And then they went and talked to the bar patron, who is like, taught me off.
Yeah, I know Sheila.
That's right. Hook me up. I need some more hooch. And then they went and talked to the cop, who was like, not my problem. That's not my problem. Mango juice and guava juice. Mango juice and guava. Do you know that's a song?
No.
There's a song called Not My Problem. Liam plays it for me all the time. And this woman just sings about guava juice. It's weird. I don't get it.
Okay, I need that on.
Yep. Mango juice and guava juice.
No, Not My Problem. That's the one I need.
Not my problem. It's not my problem. And that's what the cop says. And then he says, why don't you go check out the rescue mission? And David does that, and that lady gets to talk to. Like, all those people got lines. It's crazy. And so that was David's journey. He talked to all those people. I just did it by talking about who talked.
Yeah.
And like he's flustered. So he goes to the only person he knows in all of Portland, Donna, and is like, Donna, freaking out. Remember a couple of weeks ago, Dave? Remember Dave? Help your old buddy Dave. Remember Dave?
Yeah.
And
I was thinking more like, what if he went, Dawn, I need help. Dawn. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's using the code words. You hear that, everybody? We're using code names. I told you not to say our names. That's right, we're using code names. About to start robbing proper. Yeah, so Donna's like, yes, I will help Dave. Ray, remember when you weren't here and Dave saved me? Gotta help him. And Ray's like, fuck! I was really looking forward to not coming this weekend.
Also, like, I know it has been... Actually, I'm not even going to put in the time qualifier. I'm not giving him this. Your girlfriend recently survived a sexual assault. Like, maybe not a good time to be like, hey, have you changed your morals?
That's right. How about give me up the nappy dugout?
Calm down. What?
I know. It's rough. What? You've never heard nappy dugout?
No,
they
I haven't.
In Boys in the Hood. They say it in Boys in the Hood.
It doesn't mean I remember it. That's been 2 years now.
Okay, that's fine. But Ray's just cross. And Donna's like, can he borrow your truck? He's like, fuck him.
What's he doing here?
Yeah.
Like, why is David Silver here?
Sure, take my pickup. Donna keeps saying, it's okay, Ray will understand. I think that's a bad read.
Such a bad read.
Yeah. I think if you thought Ray, if you're playing poker with Ray and you looked at his face and said, that guy will understand, you're going to lose that hand. Like, he's not bluffing.
Donna really loves deluding herself. Like, she's really good at saying the things in hopes that it's true. Like, yeah, it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's talking herself through it. Yep. But it's a lot, and she even skips Ray's show, which I don't know why you would skip that show. It's not like you've seen him play those 7 songs 400 times. Like, you got to hear him again.
It's not like you're not going to be here for a week.
Right.
And not have another opportunity to go see him.
Yeah, this dude goes around the country just becoming the house band at places.
Yes.
That's what he does. It's a good gig if you can get it. But they're like, we cannot find this woman. And we've gone, like, we are the anti-Jim Walsh. We have literally tried things. And we cannot find her. And so they call Mel. And you want to know the most shocking thing that's maybe ever happened? Mel is helpful.
I know.
Yeah. Helpful and caring. And you understand why Mel made the decisions he made, not in a I just have a problem with monogamy sort of way.
Yeah.
Like, Mel dealt with some shit with Sheila, and so he, like, at the airport, he tells, this is where you have these conversations at the airport.
Yeah.
He's like, David, sit down right here at the airport on the tarmac. We're going to talk about it. Planes are going by. It's fine. And he's like, look, here's what's going on with your mom, David. She's manic depressive. She's had this issue for a long time. She managed it with meds pretty well. But she went off her meds once, and it was a problem. And it wasn't, this is the only story I'm telling you. It's not the only time it happened. Because that's not the way going off your meds works. Like, people don't do that just once ever in their life, and they're like, never mind, I'm good now. Like, you know, shit happens for people who need stuff like this. And David's like, well, you could have told me. And Mel's like, when? Because you were a child.
Yeah.
You know, and I think there are ways to have that conversation with 5-year-olds. I don't think in 1985, when David was 5, people were not capable of having that conversation with little kids.
One, not capable, and if if you're not going to have a constructive way of having this conversation, you won't be helpful.
Right. And in the 80s, you would have gotten, well, she's gone loopy.
Yep. Sometimes she just has these episodes. She gets a little crazy, a little hysterical.
Yeah. Usually around the monthlies. Women and their monthlies.
Am I right?
Oh, my Lord. I don't know how they deal with two things happening at once. So, but he explains this to David, and David's like, you could tell me a while ago. And like, I've not been a kid for a minute. And Mel's like, right, but everything's been okay. And your mom didn't want to tell you about it because she didn't want you to see her this way. It seemed like maybe we could get by without having this conversation, which I totally understand. Like, I'm not sure. I clearly that's not like the way to go about things. Like, just not talking about it is a bad move.
Yeah.
Like, whatever it is, I think talking about it is the way to go. But, it's reasonable. And then David's like, what about the alimony checks? She hasn't been cashing her checks for months. Was that not a red flag? And Mel's like, it probably should have been, but I was sort of hoping it wasn't. And like, you don't know how hard it was to get away and get out of this circumstance. Like this, your mom's mental health problems were kind of killing me.
Yeah.
And I needed for my own protection not to be involved in them. And all of that feels true.
Yes.
That feels like a lived human experience put in the mouth of Mel Silver.
Absolutely.
TDS. And I was shocked at like how well they did that.
I was too.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
but they did a good job.
I was actually sad in an episode that probably wanted me to feel sad or at least feel empathy for what is happening here. And I did.
Yeah.
Like, whew.
And it did come out of nowhere, which is a complaint we have. But it came out of nowhere in a way that makes total sense.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no one had mentioned this before for all of these very good reasons. Now, I don't know, like, it doesn't really matter, but I am kind of curious about these things just from a writing standpoint. Like, they sent Sheila off to Portland like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if they chose, like, if they were like, we have this story at the end of the season we want to tell where David goes and finds his mom. And we got to get rid of Ray. What if we send him to the Pacific Northwest? Like, like he's got to go somewhere, and like, let's use that to do this.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it was like, Ray's going on tour. What city can we have him go to? Oh, remember we put Sheila there. Like, I don't feel like it could have been that. But
it could have been, but that would be a rare moment of consistency from these writers that we don't see a lot.
Or remembering.
Well,
like,
yeah.
So I don't know. It feels like sending Ray. It feels like sending Ray to Portland was a way to set up. This, it's a real weird thing, but this episode kicks off the end of the season run.
Oh, okay.
Like, not with everybody, obviously, because like half the cast wasn't in this episode, but like this stuff with Dylan it plays out. Val's tattoo, whatever, she's got a tattoo. But obviously the Ray and Donna stuff, and which we haven't really talked about yet. We will. Don't worry. And but then the Sheila and David stuff, like, Sheila is around, spoilers, next Thanksgiving.
Cool.
She hangs around for a minute. She's not like in every episode between now and then, but David and Mel are like, the thing to do is we talked to the doctor. They found her. She was like, I don't know if living on the street is the right way to go, because it seemed like she had collapsed onto the street about 3 weeks ago, and that was about where she was.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was always going to be there. But for the moment, she was just in a catatonic state, and just fucked on the street, just like sitting there, in a bad way.
Yeah.
And they got her back on some meds. They got her in the hospital. She's recovering. It's going to take a little while. And even the medical advice is like, we shouldn't move her now.
Yeah.
She's going to hang out here till she feels better. When she's a little more able to be up on her feet, we're going to bring her to LA. She's going to do a halfway house type situation till she gets a job. Like, we're going to, like, all that sounds like a wow. Okay.
A rare moment the system is working.
Yeah. I mean, it could have been, does Iris have room?
Right.
Why don't you just go stay with Erica?
Hey, the Walshes have plenty of room.
Yeah. Oh boy. There's lots of places. They probably have a spare bedroom. Val moves into a hotel again.
They love taking in homeless people.
They do. Jack Canner, everything. Makes you feel bad, but he fixes the roof.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Santa on Christmas.
Santa? Yep. Christmas Santa. Sad Christmas Santa. I mean, people just come on over. It's fine.
Yeah.
But Ray didn't handle all this.
On one.
Yeah. He's pissed from the second David walks off the plane. And he just gets angrier until he shoves Donna on the bed and pushes her into the door.
Yeah.
Accidentally, I guess, the door. He shoved her on the bed on purpose. I know it's all bullshit. And she leaves, and then he's like immediately super sorry about it all. I'm sorry I punched you in the head.
What'd she tell you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what lie do I have to tell? What do I have to cover up?
He's a little too calm.
Yeah.
Like
he's done this before. Well, it may be not that he's done, but he's seen it.
I was gonna say I don't think Ray's done this before. You're right in that he's seen it, and I think it's one of those things where they genuinely wanted to show the two sides battling each other. Like, I don't know precisely what he's going through. I don't know what about being on the road is bringing out past stuff to make him behave like how I assume his father behaved. But like, he's not in the in-between of him hurting Donna and like going to try and help her or get her to come back to him. He's not playing a part. I think he is genuinely like concerned for her. It's really weird how they're doing this, and it's really hard to describe it because I don't know. You see this stuff happen, and it's easier to think that people are just evil. But I really think he's battling something, and I really, I'm going to leave it at that for now.
I think the problem you're having is that this is a second storyline in this episode that seems to be being handled carefully.
Yes.
Like, there's Brandon not just yelling at people about they're throwing their girlfriends into doors. Like, that's the way this could have been. But instead, what they're showing is like the way that this stuff can actually happen, where it is something happens and the woman says, this has never happened before. This is totally out of character. Like, he just got upset. He's under a lot of stress. I said something that set him off, whatever. Like, you explain it away.
Yeah.
And talk yourself into coming back. And that happens to women every day. And to an alarming degree. Yes. And it is accurate and responsible for them to show it this way. It's not everyone's story, but it is a story that happens with people, and Donna and Ray are now in this cycle.
Yeah, I think the way I wanted to describe it, I just thought of this, was like, he's not the wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, he is. I mean, it's one of the things this episode is about is, and I didn't even write this down, but I just thought of it. Mental illness looks different across the board.
Yeah.
It's not one way. I mean, one, we're seeing two very different manifestations of mental illness or
3
something
if you
happening.
count getting a tattoo.
Wow.
I think it's crazy you turn your body into a canvas. Anyway, go ahead.
To each their own. Anyway. Yeah.
No, you're right, though.
But how Ray is playing this, I've definitely heard of stories where you see the abuser is genuinely sorry or conflicted.
Sure.
Like, I'm so sorry. And granted, we don't see him like being effusively sorry or anything, but it's just, and yes, I think he wants to cover his back a little, like, well, what did she say happened?
Right.
But he also knows he did something.
Yeah. But I think that's true. I think that's like the idea that that people who are abusive are always that way.
Yeah.
And are only one thing all of the time is incorrect. No one is one thing all of the time.
No.
So I'm sure there are sociopaths out there who don't feel bad about anything. Like, that's obviously a thing. But I think a lot of times that's true.
Yeah.
Like, someone did something horrible. They feel bad about it. They don't do the work to stop it, to figure out why it's happening, to do all of that stuff that, would prevent them from reacting that way in that situation, whatever that situation is. But it's not to forgive it, but it is to show a reality.
I was just going to say too, I want to be clear. I'm not trying to make excuses for Ray.
No.
How he behaves is reprehensible.
Mm-hmm.
But because they actually took the care in this episode to show us the different ways that this can look, mm-hmm. I want to take the time and care in how I talk about it.
Yeah, for sure. And this is probably as good a time as any to bring this up. It's not, I don't know if it's the first time I've mentioned this to you. Probably not. I probably haven't mentioned it because I wouldn't want to have like stepped on the storyline. 90210 fucked Jamie Walters with this storyline.
Yeah.
Their intent was to have him do this and then show a recovery arc, show a redemption arc.
Yeah.
The fans were not having it. Like, Ray became so villainized because of this storyline that they were not interested. The fans are not interested in Ray moving forward. And he loses his acting career. He loses his music career, like all of it, because he was so good in this role that they gave him. And they were not able to save him. They weren't able to redeem the character. So that's like
wild.
It sucks. I feel so bad for this guy.
I do too.
Because all he did was like play the character he was asked to play and sing these same 6 songs a shit ton.
Also, just going to throw this out there. There are plenty of people who've actually done this and not played a character who have not been held accountable. So,
right. That we've forgiven. Like they had their little timeout and now they're back to doing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Jamie Walters is still being punished for playing someone who shoves his girlfriend into a door.
And yet, after all of this, he's out there fighting fires and saving lives.
Yeah.
Way to go, man.
I know. Good job, Jamie Walters. And he did show up on the BH 90210, which was, that felt good.
Did he really?
Yeah, he showed up as himself playing. It was great. It's cute. Yeah, it's cute.
I love that.
Yeah. So Donna and Ray are in the middle of this thing now.
Yeah.
And so are we. So we're going to get to watch this. Huzzah.
I'm definitely, not for this week, but I'm definitely going to suggest Carousel because I'm sorry. The whole, he hurts me, but I love him. Or like, it doesn't matter because I love you and you love me. Like, that is the message that, unfortunately, that is the main message we get out of that musical.
Not, I bought you a carousel, not because you're going back to Minnesota?
Nope.
Oh, I misunderstood entirely what I was watching. I never saw that. I never saw Carousel.
I figured as much.
Yeah, I just assumed it was about the one on the Santa Monica Pier. Why wouldn't it be? All right, so that's what happens in this episode. Oh, and Dylan, he does go to do his hypnosis and has a bit of a freak out about it. Gets a little bit of the flash of the "if you ever loved me, if you ever were my brother." Did you catch that? Like, not only did they show that scene, but the hypnosis lady also said in the here and now. She said living in the here and now, but she didn't like yell it like that.
I didn't catch that, but yeah, when he went to when they showed him going back to the train tracks, I almost messaged you like, got anything for a choir boy?
Yeah, so Dylan is dealing with it, but next time they're going to do it at his house so he feels more comfortable. Which is probably good. Probably nothing.
Yeah.
And Val gets a fake Dylan tattoo on her tit.
No
which
notes.
I was super happy about. And then a real Daisy tattoo on her back shoulder.
Yeah, Daisy if you do.
Yeah, Daisy. It's what I wonder about that. Because like I've heard Tori say that like her dad was always like anytime anyone got a new haircut, he made sure that they explained it in the show. Like, because people are going to notice.
Yeah.
People are going to notice. So there's, if you notice someone when they get a haircut, someone's always like, you got a haircut or whatever. Like there's always some comment about it. So I feel like the tattoo thing was Tiffany got a tattoo and they were like, well, now we got to explain that.
Except they didn't. Like you could so easily cover that, or honestly, you'd miss it. But like,
I know it's real small.
I know it's 1995, but tattoos existed on people long before that, and
they did, but they were usually like crazy biker people.
I know.
Like if you're like that's the image in the public, and if you think about it, none of our characters have tattoos.
Yeah, that we know of.
That we know of. But I mean, that's to this point, 1995. It's not as like it really became more common in the mid 90s. Like, and maybe that's because that's when I turned 18 and people around me turned 18 and started getting tattoos. But I can't tell you that I knew that many people with tattoos. Like, there was in the 80s, like Bob Knight would not recruit high school kids who had tattoos.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a thing. One of the first ones I remember was Jared Jeffries in 2000 coming to the team with a tattoo that he had gotten. King of the Court basketball with a crown on it. See, I remember what this dude's tattoo was because it was so rare that people had tattoos. It was considered outsider behavior.
Yeah.
And in the mid 90s, it started to become more and more mainstream. And like, I knew lots of people who got tattoos in college. And then I know a lot more people who since then have gotten tattoos in the last 25 years since Jared Jeffries broke the tattoo barrier.
Yeah, it's cute now.
All shouts to Jared Jeffries' tattoo. So I could see them going, she's a bad girl. We really got to do this tattoo story.
Yeah.
Like we got to explain why she has a tattoo.
She's an outsider.
Yeah, look at how rebellious she is. I know.
Who's that girl?
She has a tattoo and everything. So Val got the fake Dylan tattoo and then a real Daisy tattoo. And that's what happens this episode. What was this episode really about other than everyone gets to talk, apparently?
I have a lot of things.
Okay, good.
The first one being, this episode is about being open-minded.
Okay.
To self-expression.
Mm-hmm.
Healing and self-discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Other people's experiences. And possibility.
I like that. Yeah, I think that's all true. Yeah, it's interesting. This season has done a lot of, and the show too. But I mean, at first it was look at Iris and how woo-woo she is.
Yeah.
Right? And the mind gem and the garlic. Like, how crazy that is. And, I'm sure that, like, Jackie and Babette were doing some shit. Like, they probably had yoga classes and stuff. But then they started, like, exploring a little bit. And you got more and more, and then Kelby gets into the Finley stuff. And then there's, like, Finley's not all that different from Iris. Like, they even sort of call it out. Like, oh, she's always been chasing. She's in her rainbow trees and whatever. Yeah. And then you shift your searching into hypnosis and past lives and reincarnation. And, like, they're doing a whole lot of what is all this about? This living thing we're doing. And it's an interesting thing that's happened all season. So they want a certain amount of open-mindedness.
Yes.
But they also want to judge the shit out of people for getting tattoos. You know what I mean?
Well, because there's still that pressure to conform.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there always has been, and there will be for probably, all of our lifetime. But, like,
mm-hmm.
Each generation breaks that down a little bit more, I think.
Yeah. I think one of the things this episode is about is the difference between excuses and reasons.
Ah.
Because Mel has reasons why he didn't tell David, why he did the things he did. Sheila has reasons that she didn't want David to know this. Ray has excuses.
Yep.
And, like, I don't know if Dylan has reasons not to want to do hypnosis or reasons not to want a tattoo. Or if those are excuses. If those are things he's throwing up to block, like to justify the decision he's making, like.
I mean, like I think him mentioning, I had a near-death experience this year, and I'm still trying to shake. That is a reason. That is a very valid reason. Mm-hmm. He was legitimately triggered. Yeah, for sure. No, like that part, yes. But then, like, when he decides to do it, like, Dylan has reasons to be skeptical, but excuses for why he's doing it. Ah, okay.
Right? Like, I'm just here because of Charlie's script.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. Maybe he's also seeking, like that. Maybe that's what this is. And then he has excuses for why he's going to continue to do it. It's not like I'm marking up my body. I'm only having her stick her hands in my brain like Wanda.
I mean, it's a difficult choice to make. Looking for answers, trying to heal yourself.
Uh-huh.
And Dylan has the unfortunate task of sifting through two very different upbringings.
Yeah.
Because his mom and his dad were not alike.
Nope.
In how they view the world, their opinions, how they want to live. Mm-hmm. So,
which one blew up in a car?
He's clearly
very important difference.
No, of course. Yeah. So he's clearly dealing with, like, which way do I go? Which way is right for me? Mm-hmm. Which way feels true to me? And he's judging both of them. But
yeah,
I would say a lot of that judgment comes from, like, what he heard his dad say.
Yeah.
Not to invalidate his...
Well, and probably his experience of Iris a little bit too. Like, oh, she's going to go live in a coconut tree and chase rainbows while I'm living in this fucking hotel by myself and being like, man, these French fries sure are good.
Absolutely. But, like, just like Mel, she had reasons for doing that.
Sure. Look, everybody who goes on a journey, like a spiritual, mental health, emotional, whatever journey, has reasons for it.
Yeah.
Like, we're all seeking. It's just we're trying different methods.
That's one of the things I said it's about. This is about looking for something. Looking for a loved one. Looking for answers. Answers is the main thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. looking for Donna when you're playing up on stage. Where's that bitch?
Oh my God. Where's my shirt?
That's right. I need my magic shirt for the second act, dummy. Along those lines of searching, I think this episode is about people not being where you expect them to be. Sheila is not at work or in the apartment or at the bar. Donna is not at the show. Brandon, Kelly, Steve, Andrea, Jesse, none of them are even in this episode. I don't know where. I expected them to be here and they are not. David, he's never where anyone expects him to be. He's all over the damn place. Dylan, emotionally, he's not where you expect him to be. He's seen a psychic, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Everybody's just all over the place. So you can't find nobody this episode. But we did. We found them all. What else? What else is this about?
This is a repeat, but it bears repeating. We see people how we want to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Like and maybe it's not even so much how we want to, but just we see people in the easiest way because we want to immediately be able to classify. We just want to immediately be able to classify people. So like,
we want them to fit into our story in a way we understand.
Yeah. So, David with his mom. This is my mom. She is someone I love, someone I trust. She lives in Portland and we don't have a close relationship, which like that would have been interesting to like throw in there too. Like, why haven't you called her? Why haven't you?
Ray kind of did.
Well, he
Mama's
did.
boy
but, like,
Ray judged him hard.
I know, but we don't really get an answer from David.
Right.
Like in all the time that we've had between Mel and his mom divorcing, or I guess they were always divorced at the start of this. I can't remember.
They just split up when he started dating Jackie.
Okay.
Because remember, David was like, I'm glad that my dad and your mom are together, but I would like my dad and my mom to be together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back on the beach club.
There's never been an explicit statement from David or around David about why he's not close to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Or why he's not at least in touch with her.
Yeah.
And that would be something that's important to the story. But he clearly does not see her as someone who needs to hear from him in order to stay grounded.
Right. Yeah. He doesn't. He has no idea that that's an issue.
And similarly, Donna is choosing to only see love from Ray.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. He does write those party songs about her.
I mean, I don't know. Are they really? I'd be like, are they really about me?
He's under a lot of pressure. And I mean, in his defense, like that door was just asking for it.
Oh my God.
Did you
see what it was wearing?
That's right. That slutty blue door or whatever color it was. Yep. I don't know. It's bad. All of it. I think this episode is about ignoring the signs.
Oh, yeah.
Donna's ignoring those signs with Ray that this is going to keep on. Mel had been ignoring the signs from Sheila, not cashing his checks, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, now Dylan's dating someone with a tattoo. Like, it's dangerous.
They've got an interesting thing going on because I love when she was like, Daisy, like, does he love me? Does he not? And he's like, He does not.
He does not.
Yeah.
Nope. Hard pass.
Like, this screams friends with benefits to me.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how much of a thing that is allowed to be on TV in 95.
It's been the whole season so far.
I know, but like...
The number of times he's told her, don't fall in love here, Val.
Yeah.
And
yet she's always using the phrase, make love. And I'm like...
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't fit with Val.
Standards and practices won't let her say bone down.
You can say screw. You can say make it. Like, I know they were saying make it in the 90s. Do it.
Make it.
I hate make it. I didn't know that was a thing until a Baywatch episode, and I'm like, oh, that sounds so weird.
No, it's super weird. But they're like one of my favorite yacht rock songs is a song by Bread called "Make It with You." I want to make it with you.
You've referenced that.
I know. I love it. But I also think maybe it's not about making it, even though it's about making it. it could be a song that one band member is singing to the other about, like, if you ask me if I want to make it in the music industry, I want to make it with you. Like, I want to find success with you. That could be what that song's about.
Sure.
But I do like that it's just so blatantly, I want to have the sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me happy. Yeah, the earnestness of the 70s makes me happy. All right. Last thing for me, I think, on what this is really about, is are we here for a short time and a good time, or a long time?
What a great question.
Because like, that's the whole thing. Like, Val's like, hey, we're only here for a short time, might as well have fun. And that's what my dad said before he died. And Dylan's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Like, we may be on this wheel for a minute.
Yeah.
And then, like, are we on tour for a short time or a long time? It feels like it's only been a few weeks, but for Ray, it feels like forever. How long is David going to be across the hall? Fuck. I thought it was going to be a short time. This is way longer than I'd signed up for. And then how long are you going to be homeless in Portland? Is that a little bit or a long time? I don't know. Yeah. It's just all of that.
I think the last thing for me is love can fix anything.
Sure it can.
Like, yes, it can, but it's not going to solve. It's not like love heals, but love cannot fix.
Love hurts.
Oh, God. But like, Sheila, yes, love got her off the street and got her help. She's still got a long way to go in her healing, in her journey with this illness. Donna's love is not going to save Ray from his penchant for abuse.
No.
It's not going to stop him when he gets those angry urges or whatever it is that drives someone to hit another person. Love can only do so much.
Yep, that's true. Love changes everything. Yeah, this episode decided it just wanted to do some topics. Like, it wanted to hit homelessness and past lives and mental health and hypnosis and fucking tattoos. It was like, we're going to do all this and we only need half the cast.
And I gotta say, it did not feel, there was a lot that happened. It didn't feel like too much.
No, it didn't. It didn't feel overloaded.
It all melded together pretty well, because as I was writing down everything that I felt this episode was about, it very clearly lined up with all three of the plot lines.
Yeah. This is an example of tight episodic storytelling.
Yeah, well done. You did it.
I know. Val's trauma response. Gotta get a tattoo.
Duh.
Gotta get a fake tattoo. Gotta get a tattoo.
Yep.
That was Val's trauma response.
Gotta roll on the floor and be covered by a pillow, because that is going to cover everything happening.
Yeah, I like that pillow cover.
Oh my God, it was so stupid.
I know, it was real dumb.
That might be the dumbest intimacy I've seen on here so far.
That is saying something, and it's just a pillow. What about the intimacy of using Cousin Bobby as an end table?
That was bad.
It was pretty rough. Here, hold my coat.
I just mean, he was covering them kissing. We've seen kissing on this show.
We've seen them kissing in any number of positions on this bed, including like the Spider-Man Mary Jane kissing.
We just saw a zoom in on her chest. Who is this pillow for?
Yeah, exactly.
Is Erica here?
Yeah. Protect it. Hide it. All right, what did this make you nostalgic for?
Living in Portland.
Okay.
I miss Portland, y'all.
Okay.
I miss my chosen family in Portland. It's a lovely area. Everyone should go visit. Also, just randomly, shout out to Marquita, who I recently met over the phone, who is in Portland. I'm not going to go into the whole story, and I will never get to chat with this woman again. But like for like half an hour, we were best buds. And
did you tell her, listen to the Peach Pod?
I
in a couple
did!
Weeks because we're going to talk about Portland?
I did. Well, I didn't know then that we were going to be talking about Portland soon, but, I did absolutely mention the podcast.
Good.
Listen, sometimes talking to a customer service representative is awesome.
Yeah.
Only when it's someone from Portland.
Sure.
But, Marquita, I miss you. Let's be best friends.
Shouts to Marquita.
And shout outs to Portland.
There you go. I didn't really have anything, so I guess it's all of the people I knew in college who got tattoos.
And all the people you know and love now with tattoos.
Yeah. But, I knew people, I knew a lot of people in 1995 getting tattoos. Like, it just, 94, 95, I knew a lot of people getting tattoos.
Yeah.
And I went, all right. And, I didn't because I would have gotten in trouble. And then I still haven't because there are so few things where I'm like, I'm going to stick with that. You know what I mean?
That's totally.
Like,
that's why I take my time. Like,
right.
Look, now that I'm a bit more stable, I am itching for something else. Like, and I will get that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to take my time in deciding on it and then finding a place. Like, I'm not in any rush. But I also understand not wanting to get one.
Here are tattoos I don't recommend. I don't recommend the Cody Rhodes neck tattoo.
Okay.
Give it a Google. I'm going to say don't do that. Even Cody would probably say probably shouldn't have done that. I'm going to say don't go with the Mike Tyson face tattoo.
Okay.
I know. Although shouts to Adam for MTFT. Mike Tyson's face tattoo is shorthand for when Adam and I think of the same nonsense at the same time. Because we were having a conversation about tattoos, and his position was, I don't understand people getting tattoos that they themselves cannot see. Like, so, and I was like, this is all via text. And I was like, so you would rather have, you prefer Mike Tyson's face tattoo to like something on the back of your shoulder. And at the same time, he was typing, I prefer Mike Tyson's face tattoo.
That's funny.
Yeah. So that is MTFT is shorthand for, obviously we're both thinking this same ridiculous thing right now.
We're hysterical.
In agreement. Yeah.
I have one on my back. I mean, I can see it in the mirror, and I mean, I don't know. I still like it.
There you go. Yeah. But like to his mind, and I kind of get it, like you're doing this for you. Don't you want to see it?
I know it's there.
Right. And that could be reason enough. You know?
And again, I get to see it in the mirror every time, like before a shower, like, oh, there it is. There's my first one.
Because you got you got mirrors like all around. You got the whole 360.
No. There's just the one mirror over the sink.
But how do you see your back in one mirror?
It's technically, it's on the side. So like, it's right here.
Okay.
People are going to have to watch. You're not going to see it because like,
right.
I don't need to bear more skin. Huh?
Right. Because you're dressed.
I mean, I'm dressed and I don't know. But here's a funny thing. I bought a swimsuit last year specifically for the cool cutout because I wanted to be able to like show it off. Cutout was on the other side.
I'll be goddamned.
So I was like, well, okay, no one gets to see it. But also, you don't really want your tattoos exposed to the sun because that makes
they fade, right? Yeah.
So it worked out better. Good.
Sorry, I just saw a spider.
Oh no!
Like, literally going. Yeah. Yep. I don't know. I lost him.
Charlotte wants to be on the podcast because she's so humble.
Yep. Hell yes, she is.
I'm so humble.
All right. Who is your Steve Sanders Memorial Worst Person of the Episode?
It is the system we live in that is not helping people properly with mental illness.
All right.
Because everyone is being affected by it in some way or other. We all have our own demons to deal with. And there are just not enough things in place to properly help people. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to leave it at that.
I like it.
I'm mad at the system.
Good job. I think that's valid. Yeah. I'm going with Ray.
That also valid, but I'm
Yeah.
waiting because I know it's going to get worse.
It's not going to get better. All right. So I think we did it.
We did.
I think we have successfully made it in and out of Portland. Join us here on Friday, Cheesemeisters, when we still have not decided what we're going to watch. Just been so much back and forth. Because like nothing like grabbed me as like a, you know, because it was like, well, we could do something in Portland. And so we like looked at a bunch of Portland related things, and like that's still a maybe. Yeah. And then I was like, oh, there's a fucking tattoo. We could do something where tattoo, like that's silly. Like that's a interesting direction to go because fucking tattoos. Or something about hypnotism or past lives. You know, like there's going to be a little more hypnotism and a little more past lives. So like we can touch on that at another time if we wanted to. Like in the next couple of weeks, we can touch on that if we felt like it. So I don't know what we're going to watch. But we'll figure it out and it'll be fun.
Okay.
But I do know what we're going to watch next week, Cheesemeisters. I know that next week you should join us for season 5, episode 27. You ready for it, Leslie?
Only the 90210 GIF I have seen the most.
Squash it. You're going to get Jawan, Willie. You're going to get Bloody Roo. What? You don't even know. Get ready for Bloody Roo. Get ready for Bloody Roo. Bloody Roo. Bloody Roo. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway, squash it. That's next week, Cheesemeisters. Can't wait. Yep, it's exciting. I will upload that for you now, so you get to.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So until then, Cheesemeisters.
Bye.
Gotta go. Smell you later.
Oh my God.